theory crafters have really just been going off of what his actions are and what he said. We don't have a glimpse into that noggin. Nobody did until a couple of chapters ago. And I think that this is a good step for humanization, because now we're getting some motivations that conflict. Like, what's it called? We were me and stuff were talking about this, and it's like, yeah, he's conflicted.
You should really bring them
He
back
doesn't.
to
He
the
half
movie
wants to do this and
next
half
time.
doesn't want to do this, and it's conflicting in his mind. And people was like, "Nah, man, nah," and I'm like, "What are y'all talking about?" But now we finally got that confirmation. So a part of me is like, "Yay, we have confirmation." And the other part of me is, "Yay, I was right." It's a win-win for me.
Because real talk, we never really got that, and I've always been calling it out, and people were coming for my life like I was the bad guy. Like if y'all seen it, cool. Doesn't mean that everybody else seen it.
Fox, what you got to say about that?
Wait, yo, what is the fucking subject? I've been doing shit.
We're talking about
John-
This is
John-
why we don't. This is why we don't invite you to shit, Fox.
Hey, we got mad alone. We're trying to fix this game.
But wait,
Fuck SD.
are we talking
Just
about
like
the John's inner monologue when he was talking about?
Yeah.
So he was paying
I
attention.
still have a
Yeah,
lot to do with
that's
it.
what he was talking about.
How about you take
Well,
a
I
rest
mean,
while I go back?
put it like this: owning up to like the truth is like rough sometimes, because it hurts, and you know, if you can lie to yourself, obviously you're gonna lie to other people and all that. So
Fox is not lying though.
So in John's case, it's like, it's like he doesn't know how to be honest with himself, or if he does, he just doesn't want to confront it because it's painful to admit to yourself. It's like he said it in the back, like if you read the panels and you look and you actually take the time to read what's going on behind like the words that are in front of it, it's like he's like, I'm not a good person. I've hurt so many people, and that's honestly why I think he's still stuck the way he is, because he's like, I've hurt so many people. How could anyone ever forgive me? He's like, I know I'm power hungry. I know I'm like this. I try to stop, but they bring me back. But it's it's a complicated thing. It's not an easy fix, unfortunately. And all that. It's not like he can snap his fingers and everything will just go back to hunky dory, children's story type shit.
I wish it could be that easy.
Like, real talk, he's people have already, both in the fandom and in the series, have like up he's beyond
I still
what's it
have a lot
called,
to
that
do
he
with
is
it.
like
Redemption.
he's beyond the
You
point
take a
of no
rest,
return
alright?
at this point. Like, even if he did stop right now, he's going to get nothing but backlash and backlash. Like, in all honesty, it's better for him to keep going in terms of like physical and mental integrity. Well, not really mental integrity, but physical integrity, than to just stop altogether now. Because if he stops, all that foolery is going to catch up to him and hit him like a truck. And not just some like
Which at this
18
point is
wheeler.
probably something that he needs.
Not like some sticking Ford. What's it called? Ford Focus or some foolery like that. But I'm talking like a semi truck, dude. That foolery is gonna be terrible.
Sky, if I may.
What up?
So, I think everybody that been on the channel long enough know that I'm not even gonna call it bias. Like, I just ain't like John's actions. I like call him out because, real talk, we haven't really seen how he acts internally. We just see what's on the outside, and how I call it on the outside. Like, I call it how I see it. Like, if this is bullshit, then this is bullshit. Like, we don't get no free passes here. But after reading this chapter, after reading the past chapter, like seeing him like thoroughly struggling, I'm just like, okay, we see what's going on, and I feel like, well, damn. After all this shit that's over, when all this shit like just passes over, things will change, but nothing ain't really gonna change like that.
No, it's not. I mean,
because it's just like, damn.
That's almost like we were telling you this the entire time, but no, people are getting on us. People are getting on me. Oh my gosh!
No,
Don't get on me.
Even things will change in a
It's
little
for
bit
me to
slow.
shit on John.
But if
I'll be
it's a
honest.
quick change, that's unrealistic, and I actually wouldn't even like that direction. Like John needs to own up to it, mainly just so he can start to rebuild, like himself. But he also still at the end of the day needs to take his lumps and his punishments for what he's done. There's no excuse for it. Like, I understand it. I see why, and honestly, at some points I can probably say I would have acted the exact same way, if not 10
But we can't
times
get no
worse.
free passes though, so it's like
Yeah, so I'm not giving him a free pass, but I mean, it's just like, but if it's just like, yo, like, I'm sorry, y'all, and it's like, we forgive you, then I'm like, yo, at that point, I would probably actually drop Unordinary.
this is not fairy. This is
happen.
not fairy tale.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
No power of friendship here.
No
Real
power of
talk.
friendship
Let them
bullshit.
dudes know. Let them dudes know. In all honesty, it's I know he's going to get smacked around for this. I get this foolery's gonna hit him like a freight train. But what I don't want them to do is to do what he did to them. Because if they what's it called? Because if they all come if they all come on to John with the same energy that John showed when he came on to them, instead of one outlet of mass destruction, you have 6 or 7.
All right,
Or-
all right, guys, hear me out. I feel like if that were to happen, I think the only few Royals that won't do will be Arlo. No, I wouldn't even say Arlo. Probably like Remy and maybe Eisen, because we all know Blake hates John. We
Yeah,
all know
so-
this for like a genuine fact.
With Arlo, too much damage has been done to John. With
Mhm.
Blake, too much damage has been done from John.
From John, and it gets to the point where just like, well, it's gonna repeat over and over again.
If
I
it,
don't
Like, it's
think-
just gonna,
honestly,
I
the
will
best
say-
they could hope
Like,
for
history
is
will
just
repeat
like we
itself.
could be cordial. Like, I like hi, and then that's the end of the story. But nothing like on somebody like you could go like they could become like friends, because like that happened to me with one of my homies. Like I met him, we fought, and then like we got really close, but nothing on the level that happened with these 3 individuals we're talking about.
real talk. I was the same way because I had this dude named like Alan in school, and we had like an ongoing joke, and that joke got out of hand. That the parents got involved. I'm just like, whoa, like chill. We're just playing, and after all that, we're just now like cool. We're like
Yeah.
sweet. So I just feel like it just takes time.
It really is going to take. It's going to take the right time and the right actions, the right words and the right thoughts from the right people. Eisen and Blake are not going to do that.
Let's be honest.
Arlo-
It's Pinhead and Larry. It's 30 and Pinhead and Larry. You know they always gonna be button heads. It's not a good idea.
I think that Arlo and Blake, or no, I think that Blake and Eisen are going to be the ones that John to what's it called this to the point of evisceration. Arlo, is the jury still out on? I don't think Remy is going to John specifically because well she learned the lesson that he was supposed to embody. She knew that right. She was the first one to learn that lesson, besides Sarah.
Actually,
That was Blake.
actually, hear me out. I think when you talk about Remy, I think Arlo there might be a possibility because we've seen character development in Arlo,
That's true.
like
So I
legitimate
think-
character development. So it's just like there's a possibility that he might go the same route as Remy. There's a possibility, but it's still all up in the air.
I don't. It's because it's the most likely choice for Arlo would to be like I'm not going to do anything for him. I'm not going to do anything against him. I just don't want to deal with him because every time I've dealt with him, nothing good has come from it. So he's probably going to be neutral. Blake has
That
gotten
sounds
the
hella
most-
familiar coming from you, my guy.
I think Blake is going. I think because right, let's go. Blake knows where this is coming, or he has a decent idea of where this is coming from due to his vigilante work. But I think his hatred for Jean has superseded that understanding, to where it's like, okay, I don't care where you come from, you caused this much foolery, and now, what's it called?
You gotta
Karma's
pay
not
the
fun.
price.
Karma's not fun. Bodied. And I think that the only person that would be able to stop him from that would be Remy, because Arlo wouldn't care.
Mhm.
Arlo wouldn't care. Eisen would want him to do it because, well, Eisen's Eisen.
It's
And the only-
Aizen.
yeah.
What you
Let's see.
Aizen just seeks status quo.
And Zeke is going to turn on that fool too. Cecile's going to turn on that fool too because that fool got bodied and they don't care.
Cecile
Um,
deserves no sympathy. I'm standing by that. She deserves nothing.
No, she doesn't, but I stand by her 100%.
Last episode, like, okay, like you're gonna try and like, okay, first of all,
You should saw that coming.
Aizen talks to her like, you're just John's puppet, and then she's like, I'm no one's puppet, and then John shows up like, why the fuck didn't you run that article? I didn't think it was necessary.
Yo, I was
And
like,
the
wait,
funniest thing
he
is-
walked in, I was like, bro, don't do it. I already know what's gonna happen. Just don't do it. Just walk
Like,
out.
if you're-
Leave it
if you-
alone.
If you're gonna stick to your guns, Cecile, stick to your fucking guns. Don't just like, I didn't think it was necessary. Don't be mad.
The funniest thing is, what do you think Aizen is? Aizen
He's-
was and still is a puppet to Arlo. Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, I don't like Aizen either.
Oh
You
my
know I don't.
Yo, what is-
However,
what is going on with my desktop right now?
However,
bro, I don't like Aizen either. From the beginning, well, not from the beginning, but ever since like shit hit the fan, I have been saying Aizen only acts tough when he knows he can be in charge.
Oh.
The moment he's outclassed with anything, it's the same shit with Cecile. It's like,
real familiar. It's almost like everybody that has power acts like that and is dumb as all get out of series. Oh my
yo,
gosh,
no,
man.
Blake stuck
Whoa,
to his
whoa,
guns.
whoa.
Blake stuck to his guns. Remy stuck to her guns. She got her shit kicked out of her. She's fucking annoying as
She
hell.
got her
but
race
she's
split and the
stuck to her
shit right,
guns.
but he still stuck to the guns.
Arlo still kind of sticks to, well, he's starting
In
to
a-
get back to sticking to his guns. These last few chapters, especially with Valerie, he's like,
Yeah, but
Anime calendar monologuing.
no, but here's the thing
is
though,
this
like
Rachel?
all the ones that have stuck to their guns have been the ones that have had like a legitimate position of power. Remy was the queen, Arlo was the king, Blake was the jack. As far as Aizen and Cecilia go, I mean, they had like a little bit of power, but they're not. I mean, they just ran the newspaper.
Yeah, exactly. They're the puppets.
I'm like,
I'm
the
like, not
pe-
only that.
I'm like this.
Like, look.
For a king, for Arlo and Remy specifically, it's like, yeah, of course they're gonna try and hold their ground because it's like I am responsible for these idiots that are my subjects. So
Not only that.
and
look,
then
Blake
they're
is going to
taught
be-
like everyone that has an ability is taught, like, you know, might makes right, but especially for like the ones who are able to actually gain the mantle of power, they're kind of taught a little bit different. It's like, now that you have it, you must maintain this at all fucking costs, because if you don't, you're a failure and society will then kick you to the curb and you're not worth anything.
Auntie won't
Seems
love
like,
you
seems,
then,
seems like a lot
Arlo.
of people are playing too much Devil May Cry. If you ask me, they've been seeing way too much Virgil, saying power is everything.
The society literally teaches these kids that from the second they're born.
Like the jump,
Bro, the authorities literally don't do shit for the low tier districts.
No,
No,
you know
no,
what you know what they do for the low tier districts? No, they fuck them all up.
They drug him.
Yeah,
They fuck them all up and just like, oh, they're useless. Let them terrorize the low tiers.
second-class
Like,
citizens, crazy.
man,
All right.
don't get
yeah.
me started on that. I can rant all day about that shit.
But hold up. I want to, let's go back to the John's inner monologue, because I want to know if anyone else has unlocked the secrets of the Byakugan.
Okay,
So
listening.
like,
oh shit.
hold up. Let me clip that. I just
I'll make my thumbnail real quick.
I just want to know if y'all were able to catch anything.
Catch that kid.
Real talk. I was looking at the words. I'm like,
Yo, where's
huh.
that?
These kind of look familiar.
What are you doing? There it goes.
Go on, Ty. Go on.
Because I feel like those were some of the words that he brought up at New Boston, if you really think about it.
Yes. Like, okay, so like,
I feel like
This-
that. I feel like that would be common knowledge if you ask me. But
some people didn't pick up on it, but like I saw this and I was like, I've seen this before. But the little grayed outlines behind the white text, I can't be like them. Their power gave them strength, but I was corrupted by power. That is what John said about the hero in Unordinary. But back in chapter 105, when he first read it, the words had been changed. The original text was, "I can't be like him. His power gave him the strength to help others." So like seeing him like talking about the royal, like the gang at Wellston, like I was like, yo, so like John knows, he knows that they're trying. He doesn't want to admit it to himself, but he knows that they're trying, and he knows that he thinks he can't be like these guys.
Yeah, he sees it, and it's like, and like I said, it just goes back to, it's like, I think he fully I think, even though like whenever someone tries to spit facts at him, it's like, he just like, shut up and all that, and like it's not like he doesn't hear it. It's more along the lines, like I'm not going to acknowledge this, even though what you're saying to me is perfectly right. I get that, but because I have gone this far, there is no turning back for me. That's pretty much what's in his head. It's like, I've done this already. I've already bodied you. I have humiliated you. I can't stop now. I can't. I'm too far gone. So and so he just keeps on going, which is obviously, that's not right. You're not too far gone yet. Now, if you kill somebody, then now we're in a whole different can of worms. And honestly, he gets closer and closer with every fight.
Literally in this fight.
Yeah, I'm like, if Serafina didn't step in, I think Remy and Arlo would be shish kebabs at this point.
To be honest, I also think that this is also a whole thing of, not only has he gone this far, but I really think that he thinks that he can't ever be like them, no matter what. Even if he was nice, and which he was, he didn't get the he didn't get the recognition. He didn't get all of the good stuff that the Royals are getting.
Yeah,
even when he was nice. So he just feels like he can't, no matter what happens, and whether he was strong, strong, mid, or weak, he could never be the paragons that the Royals are.
Yeah, and
I think that's what frustrates him to no end. I think that's what this entire thing is all about. He's frustrated with the Royals, but in all honesty, he's really frustrated with himself that he cannot be the Royals.
I think it's one of those things too, where it's like Sky says, I tried to, the first time I tried to gain power, it didn't go right. So I tried to play the role, which honestly, I think playing the role of the cripple was the mistake. You should have just enrolled as a mid-tier, and I think he'd have been left.
That's what I was thinking. I said that like multiple times before. I
mean, for plot reasons, I think we still would have ended up here for plot's sake. But in reality, I think he would have been perfectly fine. But
again, most of the times we end up here is because of plot reasons.
But it's like you say, it's like, it's like I tried to play the the cripple, act like I'm not I can't do anything. I get beat for it. But now that I've taken the reins again, I'm not getting beat for it physically, but all the banter, all the jauntering like going on behind my back, the paranoia, I'm still getting beat for being what society tells me is the correct way to go about this. Mm-hmm. Again, in reality, this is a terrible way to go about it. The kids don't do this. Might does not make right.
Dude, real talk. I am surprised no one has picked up that society is the fucking problem here.
I mean,
a lot of people
like outside of like the Royals, like no one has picked up the problem here.
I think
vigilantes, Ty.
Yeah, I think some people in society have, but you got to realize it's like they're not fighting against. It's one thing with John and all them, like they're in school. Let's get this straight. Everything that's going on right now with these children is a high school problem. Mm-hmm. Now, when you take this to the city and the real world, you're dealing with a federal government problem.
And we know how they're dealing with people trying to change the status quo.
Yeah,
elimination.
In school, what's happening? The worst that's gonna happen to you is you get beat up. You go to the hospital and docs fixes you up. In the real world, you do this, you get killed.
Real
ASAP.
talk. ASAP. So you should
And
also
Ty,
hero talk
we
more
know
often?
we know fuck the authorities, but the point is there's the heroes, the people who are realizing this are still the minority. They still don't have the backup to be able to take on the authorities because the authorities are the ones trying to maintain the status quo. A fucking cripple figured this out trying to change his son's life, and that man almost went to prison for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, to be perfectly, it was kind of funny to me. It is just clicked. What's happening in like the world in society, like outside of Wellston, it reminds me of Bugs Life, which is like Hopper. And if you haven't seen
Yeah.
Bugs Life, like Hopper and all them, they're bigger than the ants and they're stronger, but there's only so many of them. And Hopper said it in the movie. He's like, if these ants ever figure out that they outnumber us 100-1, then we're screwed. But if we keep making examples, aka of these vigilantes, then they'll keep their heads down and we can do what we want. Even though, like, yes, majority of the people that are being oppressed are the low tiers, I highly doubt that one high tier could take on 50 low tiers at once. I give John his battle prop.
Okay, Jay. I mean, not Jay. Fox. Okay. We've actually seen this happen because fucking Lennon, I'd say there was like a good 10 to 15 people there. Hell, fucking John, of all people.
Yeah,
He had like 20 fools on him. And what did he do? He made light work of them. So,
but you still have.
Is sound? Your argument is like legitly sound.
Yeah,
But
but
the
there's only a
problem
few
is there's,
people
like,
in the town going after Lennon, and there was only, even though like John went up against pretty much his whole entire grade, triple that. John, like your abilities are only gonna last so long. You're gonna get tired. You gotta sleep at some point, dog.
Yeah, but dude, you got to remember how strong God tiers like John are, and how weak low tiers are. Like maybe like dude, like yo, 50 elite tiers, like yeah, maybe that'll give him a run. But you said low tiers, and bro, fucking Uru said that like the gap gets wider from each level to each level. Like Black and Ison, they were fairly equal. Sometimes Ison still won, but dude, John fucking wipes the floor with Arlo. Like no contest. He wipes the floor with Arlo. So like against 50 low tiers, John's gonna beat the shit out of them. Any high tier would.
That's because that man John is mixed. He's got the power.
I mean,
he's got the hands, bro. What are these dudes gonna do against the hands?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's like a whole bunch of flaws with that just statement itself.
No, that's true. I mean, I give you that, but I'm just saying, like, eventually, like, the peons are gonna have to figure something out, because like this whole I wouldn't say totalitarian government, which I don't think that might not be the correct word. I got to read the dictionary again. But anywho,
it's more like a communist oligarchy, I think, something like that.
I'm more partial to that.
Communism. You love it and you hate it.
Because it's ruled by like
another thing to consider. High tiers, especially God tiers, are such a big a concern for some people that they've gone to the lengths to deplete their level by half. They've gone to those measures to try and deal with them.
Yeah.
They got to resort to anti-hacks just to even have a chance against these dudes.
They gotta make Arlo Captain America with the one shield.
They made a hell of a debuff, bro.
Bro, this guy knows about anti-hacks. He uses them on people all the time.
Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, because bro, if a fool can run up and be like, bro, you see that fool in My Hero Season 2, bro? That man, bro, you said that man name, and it's raps for you. That's busted.
Wait,
what?
Which man?
What's it called? That dude in My Hero, he showed up in the sports festival. If y'all fools call spoilers right now, bro, y'all fools have 4 years.
Bro,
Y'all fools have 4 years.
Wait.
Guy, here
You
we go.
talking about Shinzo?
No, we ain't bringing that shit up
In
again.
the sports festival?
It was the dude.
Talking about Shinzo?
Yeah. That fool, what's it called? That fool that Deku fought. What's it called? I think he fought him like early in the tourney, and my man said his name, and it was over. If that fool didn't have the plot armor, bro, he would have lost that bit free.
Yeah, Shinso is OP, but I love
That's
Shinso.
That's hack. That's something that you cannot deal with.
Make sure you gotta watch season 5 because my boy comes back and he gets hell of a shine.
Real talk.
Like what's that called? There are people in there are people in Unordinary. My man pops the pops the barrier and starts drinking that foolery. Bro, he doesn't have to stop. He does not have to stop. That's death. What? Like, dog, my man Blake can create Dragon Ball Z lasers. You
Yo,
see
that's
what dude?
funny.
Bro,
He's straight
imagine
Dragon Ball
my
laser.
man figured out how to do the special beam cannon. The special beam cannon, that foolery goes through things. If he pierces your heart, you're dead.
Hey, Blake don't got no special beam cannon. You need
He
the lighting for that. John got the special beam cannon.
Real talk. Dude, you have squiggles like that.
No,
running
John
around?
has
crazy.
what's that one dude from fucking the one dude from the dude that was in the fucking Schneider cut. Fuck it. Damn. Not Deathstroke. I can't think of his name. But he got them laser beams.
Wait, Darkseid?
Yeah, he got dark side laser beams.
Like, just imagine that, dude. Like, just imagine dudes running around with that, and the only thing you can do is, I can become slightly stronger and slightly faster. Yeah. Like, no, you need something to deal with things like that.
Yo, it's
Because
gonna
if
be-
you don't, no matter 10 times out of 10, you're done. Finito.
Yo,
Dead.
they gonna make them same guns they made in X-Men with like that's made out of plastic, and they just got each bullet is just like a serum to like cut a nigga's power in half. Just like, yeah, no, like you think you're a god tier? No, let me have that. Bink.
Mhm.
Wait, have we seen a polarity ability?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
There's a fool that's got like
Hey,
Falcon
right
punch
there.
ability.
That's the next villain. Magnetism.
Ma-
If you do that,
Magnetism is
send
so broken.
me my check, Uru. I came up with that before you put it in the story. You owe me.
Magnetism ain't broken, but I would pick gravity over it.
Bro, so we're gonna have a Pyro on the Ordinary? Come on now.
Because
Hey.
the power of force is just stupid.
Hey, you know what? Uru could use any character in Ruby better than Miles and Carrie could.
Misa's repulsion ability.
Yo, R.I.P. Monty.
Real talk. Rest in peace, that man.
Rest in peace, Monty and Monty's Dream.
Yeah, man. 'Cause,
Dang
like,
it!
no, bro.
Yo,
like, I mean, like,
Jimmy,
Ruby's been getting better
no,
with like the
don't-
choreography, but the story isn't there.
They don't get. No, I'm not giving them credit. Like, I don't give them any credit.
What's that called?
Like,
Bro, why is
I gave them chance after chance. Season 6, I was like, yo, fuck that ending. Like, fuck season 6 as a whole. Fuck season 5 as a whole. But I was like, you know what? Volume 7, it's a fresh start. Like, let's go. They're here in Atlas. Fuck that shit. I'm done with this show. I've heard the shit they're doing this volume. Like, I got Ty, I got other people. Yo, fuck that shit. Let me say this loud and clear for Miles Luna in the back. Dipshit. Ireland's not a fucking villain.
Yo, I'm just ready for my Weiss character on Genshin.
You don't fucking make someone a villain just because they were fucking right. And
They
that
were
now, and because they were right, they're against the heroes now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro.
got a hot take for you, Miles. Ruby's the
Hey,
fucking villain.
Jay, calm it. You can have them Ruby ninjas on you. I ain't getting touched by them. 'Cause
I
you're
know.
stupid.
No, I want
Hey.
the smoke. Just go on Twitter and tweet it, bro.
No. I straight up did. Like, what did I said something. I don't know what I said. But
That
no,
y'all
like,
on Twitter.
hey, so yo, don't try to scientifically explain shit in your story. Because trust me, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the fandom's going to pick up on that. They try to describe Ruby's, what do they call semblance? They try to describe Ruby's semblance in scientific terms. And it completely contradicts everything about her semblance that it was shown thus far. Ruby can negate her mass, thus making her untouchable. then how the fuck does she break through that door? How the fuck does she get caught by shit? How does she get hit when still using her semblance? Like,
My man Ruby must have my man Mert like two-pieced that fool when she tried to blitz past him in Volume 3. My man said, "Nah, heck
Okay,
I
we're talking about too much about Ruby. You're talking too much about Ruby.
oh yeah. That, you know what? Yeah, the show does not deserve any discussion. whatsoever.
Yo, there it goes.
Fucking
There it goes.
There we have it. people.
Come at, oh, by the way, you know what? I'm gonna end the Ruby discussion here, but I'm just gonna say it right now. Bumblebee, your ship's still not canon.
Oh no, there we go.
No,
I still,
no, this is how it- this
I
is how
still
it is.
ship
This
the
is how it is.
Bumblebee. I'm still ship Bumblebee, but we'll leave it at
No,
that.
no, Jay. You messed it up wrong. No, Bumblebee. your
Come
shit is
at
now
me.
dead. It
Come
is
at me.
sunk.
Nekate koi ningen.
Anyway,
Literally.
back to you know what? Let's talk about the elephant in the schoolyard. Seraphina's back.
Yep, she is back. I said it. I said at the end of my video, the queen is back, but I have issues, and we gotta talk about it.
No. For my video, I was like, okay. The ace has returned. She has returned. I was going ballistic, balls off the wall, like stuff was everywhere. What?
Oh wait,
My
just
thing is like,
yo,
this
chat.
is way too
Like,
early.
I don't know why I'm
Like,
fucking
nigga,
around with my
now
Pokemon
it's, like,
cards.
way
Just
too
look at my Pokemon cards, bro. I got these from McDonald's.
Oh, you did get the holographic Jinx?
No, I got holographic Trico. I didn't get that. I wanted that holographic Charmander, but I wasn't finna keep going to McDonald's and buying Happy Meals.
Bro,
Oh, that's right. They were
my coworker literally freaking. Hold on, give me 1 second.
But
So when you
But yeah, so like Seraphina's back, but after but me and Jay talked about it for like a split second before all this stuff started. But like one session and she's back. Now granted, I don't know what type of hell as fucked up to say, but I kinda hope she went through some hell to get this stuff back.
some fucking Frankenstein shit, getting electrocuted.
Something, I don't know. I mean, I'm like, look, there has to be a price for this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want.
Yeah.
for us to cause it for this quickly, like I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
because like I was expecting like maybe like some Shigaraki, like My Hero stuff. Spoiler alert: if you haven't read up to at least
my mic is
chapter
still on.
200 of
I'm
My
sorry.
Hero, leave.
for it.
But like, you know, I was expecting to be like, yo, on some Shigaraki stuff, like you got like it's gonna take you like 4 months before you can like.
I thought it was gonna be a month.
I'd feel a little bit better if she'd have like if it had been like a week later. I'm like, okay, that's way too short, but okay, at least some time passed.
I would have liked it if we, what's it called? If they came back every now and again to see, so we could get some like sister, talking.
Wait, what
Get
am I
them
missing?
talking while what's it called? Like devote 10 or so panels to that every so often. Be like, hey, so this is what they're going, to build their relationship up, because Seraphina needs some sort of family in her life, and it would also give her the like time to build up the to build up the like evidence, so that she could then have so that she could, which would make it more believable for her to pop in and be like, hey guys, I got my power back, instead of like setting that foolery up 2 chapters ago.
Yeah.
I would have
It kind
preferred.
of went a little bit too quickly in my.
I
personal
thought,
opinion.
okay, multiple possibilities can happen. She's gonna be out of school for like a month or so. Like she's gonna be gone. She's gonna be MIA for a bit. Her ability will come back in bits. Like maybe she'll start off as a low tier, mid tier, elite tier, like build up to getting her power back, which is not a back, or like I don't know. Like I thought there would be multiple ways to do it, but like no, she just back, and I'm like, I was hyped. Like I literally screamed, but like I started thinking about it more. I'm like this is kind of early. Like I don't know.
Now, granted,
Oh,
boys,
bro.
granted. Look at it though. Look at it though. This is what she could do. All right, she could be hanging us for a loop here. So what I think could happen is that fool gave her the like temporary juice, right?
Mm-hmm.
To where it's like, okay, you can have a bit of your power back now, but only for this one time.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that called? It's you use that just this once, and then your powers are gone again, and you have to do that fully the real way.
Mm-hmm.
So like she has a bit of her power. So either it's going to be it'll either be a slow burn or a quick burn. Quick burn is you have almost all your power right now, but it's only going to last for like a couple hours, just enough to do this thing, and then you got to come back, and then we're gonna do it the natural way. Or you have a bit of your powers back. This is just this is what you can do with your dose.
Oh,
And yeah, you can you can only freeze time for this amount of foolery, and she'd be like, all right, bet this is all I need, and then she's going to come back for more, just enough to do this foolery.
do like Shinra from fucking Fire Force. I only need 1 second. I only need 1 second. But no, yeah, like it could be like that where it's just like, you know, it's like I'm viewing it as like a circuit breaker. It's like, look, like you got your powers back, but if you try to go full throttle right now, you're going to, so to speak, trip the breaker. Like if you go too ham, you're gonna lose them. Like you, so you gotta ease up. You gotta ease up to it, and then but she's on the way back, and then lo and behold, she sees Remy and Arlo about to be turned into fucking Swiss cheese and cooked and then turned into queso at the same time.
Real talk. I gotta do this now.
Now, I do also want to point out, while I do think it's too early, too easy, I will say, Serafina has not had her ability for about a season. An entire season of An Ordinary's time has passed since Sarah has had her ability.
In her terms, she hasn't had her ability for like 2 months.
Yes, it's true.
So like,
Like
2 months, 2 months lost
story-wise-
versus how old she is.
Story-wise, it's been about a season. In story-wise, it has been a few months. So like, yeah.
Like, I mean, like to me, it's like she even if she got it back for like slowly, like, I think like her muscle memory is still there. 2 months, like you can take a break. Like you can take a break from not riding a bike for like 2 months, but you gonna get back on that bitch knowing exactly what to do. She's had this power since she was a child. It's only been gone for 2 months. 2 long months. 2 long ass beating months, but still not a long time compared to how long she's actually had it.
Mm-hmm. How long she's trained with the two. Another theory that this could be is that is it just me or did anybody notice that her like aura looked different?
It looked a little bit more green to me, but let me go back and actually look at
It looked Sarah's aura when her ability activated looked a lot like her sister's aura when it activated. So I think, again, a little bit of a crackpot theory. I think that this isn't exactly Serafina's ability. I think that
what's the
she
pseudo
is
copy?
borrowing. Yeah, what's it called? That she is borrowing her sister's ability for like the evening or something like that.
What? Wait, no. Wait, you say something interesting. Now think about this. Listen. I just thought this like on the spot. So I like what Sky said about her borrowing her sister's ability. What if what her sister said is a complete lie? She's like, yeah, I can get your ability back. What she's like, no, that's dead and gone. Like that's not happening. But what I can do, and secretly I'm not gonna tell you, is I can give you a portion of my ability. Because right now, this came as a shock to me when she met up with her sister, she was pissed. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was expecting like, sister, like sisterly hug. She was like, no, like I hate you. Like you left me with our parents. I was like, oh.
If you really think about it, she left home.
I wasn't expecting the amount of animosity between those two. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's justified, but it's just like, well, you kind of see it coming.
yeah,
But
so
it's also just like, bro, she's the first person of your family that has been shown to be nice to you.
yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I'm just saying, just a random thought, kind of a theory. What if that is actually the case? Like, her sister Leah gave her actually like
Hold up.
half of her
One
ability.
Yeah, yo, let me hop off of that real quick. What if that is what happened? But you know how it's a Naruto thing, like you can have like a certain chakra from another person, But if you like put that chakra
Rip
into
Kurama.
yeah, Rip Kurama. If you put that chakra into you, you're like the filter. So like that chakra might be from somebody else, but you can still make that chakra your own. So what if like, yo, I'm gonna give you my ability to start off with, but the more you use it and the more you what's it called? The more you become one with it, the more you can make it your own.
Well, that sounds like okay. So okay, what I'm about to say now is like if you have not read the last like 5 chapters of My Hero Academia, leave right now because I'm about to say some shit. So like. So like in recently in My Hero, we got a whole lot of information about One for All and all that, and we find out, you know, it's pretty much like the metaphor, like they tell you, like you can't fill a cup that's already filled. Like so since now metaphorically, Seraphina's cup is now empty, and now it's been kind of filled with her sisters. If this is the case, like I said, this is all theory, speculation. There's no concrete evidence on this, not right now anyway, at least. But like, so like now that the cup has been partially filled, it's going to fill itself, but it's going to shape itself like water to Seraphina, which is her body. Which is,
To the cup, yes, to the cup. Yes.
like you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup.
It becomes the cup, yes. Yes, because water is formless.
Yes,
It's
but
without shape, without
it
friction.
can flow, but it can also crash, become like
Yes.
water. That's just an interesting theory for me. That's my theory for the day. I like the theory. I think I might make a video on it now.
Give yourself a little pat on the back.
Yes, bro. Pat yourselves on the back. We're all intellectuals here.
Like I said,
Scientists,
you can't lie. That's an interesting theory.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, now there's holes with it. I will admit that that's not completely completely solid, but I like it. It's pretty solid right now to me.
That's facts.
As I sip on my Powerade.
As I sip on my liquid to become more like liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. Next topic. Hell.
All right, what do you got, Shaman?
Actually, I got one. Let
liking
me
that.
intervene on this one.
Okay.
Where the fuck is the principal? Because
Watching.
if you remember, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers when John was about to fucking cave Black Skull in for the umpteenth time. Vaughn stepped in and was like, "All right, sit down," and he's like, "This is your last warning. If you mess with the Royals or the safe house again, it's not gonna be pretty." And what does John go and do? He's messing with the Royals right now, and I'm just
Did he say like if you specifically mess with the Royals? Because I definitely know he said if you mess with safe house.
Yeah, he said if you mess with the safe house. Now he did say a while back, like at the beginning of season 2, like you can't just beat up the Royals. Like that's going a step too far. Now, granted, John hasn't done much to Arlo and Remy yet. Like he was about to. Seraphina stepped in, but
yeah, he was about to cross a big line in this chapter.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what I miss?
Fox wants to know where's Vaughn after the warning he gave to John.
Look, I'm just gonna say this right now.
Because I don't think Vaughn is the person you want to piss off, to be perfectly honest.
Real talk, I think we're gonna see Vaughn after all this shit happens.
I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know. Like Jay, you might know. Actually, I don't know if if the fight's still even ongoing in the Fast Pass chapters. But I'm just saying, I feel like at the end of this shit, Vaughn's gonna step out and be like, "What did I say? What the fuck did I say? You niggas don't listen."
And then he's like, "Now look what happened. Now I got foolery to do. Now you fool. Oh god.
Yeah, so I was just like, that's. I even said to the chat, I was like, "Where's the principal at?" Because this doesn't seem like it's gonna end well for nobody.
Hey, Jay, I got a picture for you. Bro.
You got a picture for me?
It's good. This looks good. This looks really good.
And that,
But continue.
Did someone fix Remy's face in this chapter?
yo,
You got jokes.
where's the disc? There we go.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I could have made it better though.
Yo,
I
we had
swear you
we,
put
we
everything
had
you
we had
put on
DiGiorno
it.
we had DiGiorno's pizza the other night.
It was a Domino's night. for me.
Domino's. That looks pretty good for a Domino's pizza.
Yes,
It's
that's
the
one of their
hand-
pan pizzas.
It's the handmade pan. It's
the
it's
only-
a high quality
It's
pizza.
the only pan. It's the only
Yo.
pan.
Huh?
Hey, so hold up, straight up, like, what the fuck is Cecile's ability?
Conjure vines.
Right.
It's needles.
No, it's conjure
No,
vines.
yeah.
No. Yeah, it's mine. My bad.
It's all good.
I'm just saying, like, Uru still ain't giving us her ability name officially, her level, none of that shit. We don't know her stats. Like, come on, Uru.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the shards of glass John just pulled out? I was like, yo, whose ability is that? Because Remy said he must be using Zeke's ability. I was like, I don't think Zeke can do that. I was like,
But also, he did wrap them up. Yo, hold up. Actually, I remember that.
I have a theory about Cecile's ability though. I have a guesstimate of what Cecile's ability is. Because if we're still using like the freaking power chart, we know Remy is a 5.4. And we know Blight currently is a 5. So it would make sense that she would be between a 5.0 or 5.3. I want to say she's a 5.2. Because it makes sense because he's literally in the middle of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
don't think her ability would be anything too massive too, like as we seen.
I don't know, man. Like he pulled out. It looked like he just picked up shards of glass and made them flow. I was like, this is new to me.
Okay, so this is gonna break the question. Where did Shards of Glass came from? If you would pick them up.
I think it's still Cecile's ability because like
Yeah.
she's got her ropes and shit, but she also makes like what the fandom calls like daggers at one point. Like when she originally attacked Arlo,
Yeah.
she had those.
Yeah, but then I kind of harken back to like when John was going like his whole plan of taking the high tiers down one by one, and like he did technically like stab her in the back like 6 times. So I was like,
Mhm.
She had that shit coming.
So yeah, so she can make the she can make the spikes, or she can make it into spikes.
so
There we
maybe
go.
it's like basically like her ability is like ropes or whatever. But obviously with the amplifier with John and all that, it's like in its advanced stage she can just make like simple shapes and shit.
Mm-hmm. So hold up. Speaking of Cecile's ability, though, I like something that I thought was really fucking cool with this chapter. And again, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but something that I saw that was really cool. John fucking using his feet to create the
Yeah.
ropes.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait, he can put them on the, like, I didn't connect it to like him making it with his feet, but I was like, he can like attach the shit to the ground. I was like, that's dope.
I mean a whole ass Naruto reference. I was like, is that
I was like, yo,
Naruto?
he can essentially make an anchor, like.
Yeah.
That mess is crazy. Like when I saw it, I literally said like, bro, this is John fucking Shikamaru.
My
Because
man's
only person-
too nice, bro.
This man is too nice with the sticks.
So wait,
Too nice.
we do. John can control what 3 abilities at once, right?
We've seen
Really?
him. We've seen him hold up to, I think up to 4. That was there was also the instance with confronting Elena in them. Some people think that might have been 5. They think he may have taken also speed and super strength.
Okay, well, I mean that's fine. So I was just confirming that. But what I thought was weird to me is like so when Arlo eventually activates his barrier, so they don't die. I noticed that the ropes that John made disappear, and I was like, why did they disappear? Because he still should technically have at least like 1 slot left in order, before he's maxed out and he can't take any more abilities.
I feel like when the ropes, I think the ropes disappeared when Arlo's barrier went up, and I'm just like, why doesn't John use the barrier?
I don't know. I
Because
thought it was,
he didn't need to, because Arlo and Remy aren't going anywhere. They literally can't, because if they leave the barrier, he's gonna be able to get to them. And yeah, like
Why doesn't he just crush him inside like something Arlo would do?
Actually, you know what? There's that, but also I got to give Remy props in this fight because she was like, when she was like, "Yo," she's like, "Don't worry about the lightning, I can ground it." Like
Smart.
like my profession, like my job, like being an electrician. I was like, okay, I appreciate that so much because that's legit. You can actually do that.
She tried to ground the lightning, but then like when she was actually doing it, she was taking some damage.
Mm-hmm. Because her body is her body is her body is insular. So
True.
what's it called? That when the lightning goes through, it's still going to cause some damage to
Yeah,
her.
she's
I mean,
Yeah.
you're right. You're wholeheartedly right.
because
I
it's
agree.
resistance.
yeah she became an insulator, but either way, like it's gonna hurt. Even though she has a bit of a resistance because of her own ability, she's still gonna feel a tingle. Trust
That's
me,
right.
I've been bit before. It hurts. It hurts.
Yikes!
But yeah,
Well,
so
I got to give that for Remy her what's it called? Her props. She was moving today. Be honest.
yeah.
I did like when like she confronted John finally, and I liked the effect of like having the barrier protect her while John was trying to strike it.
Yeah, well, I like the barrier there because she could actually get a word out.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
He was
it's like,
about to get her shit.
Yeah, because if that barrier wasn't there, she wouldn't be able to say any of that.
exactly. She's about to get hurt.
But I appreciated that. I was like, yeah, please. Like, I mean, if like it ain't gonna work. Like if he ain't gonna listen to Seraphina, he definitely not gonna listen to you two. But
Yeah.
and you know what? No, I'm about to get off in a minute. But just quick question:
Real talk.
Do you think that if John's dad pulled up and was like, son, you need to stop, would he listen or would he be like, shut up, Dad, you're in the way?
Yes.
This is interesting because like I can't remember now. I could be wrong, but I do think John would still listen to his dad just because John has still never hit Sarah. I don't think he's crossed that line. I do think he's gotten close. He has grabbed her, but he has never hit Sarah. So I do think that's another instance of him still
Wait. He said he nearly fucking mollywopped her in chapter 2. What was that? 210.
nearly. Did it connect though?
If Blake didn't pull up, and Blake
Yes, Blake didn't
that would've been
But
a
I mean,
whole
but
ass
still
mollywop.
though. I mean, I get what you're saying, but he hasn't crossed the line yet. He's gotten centimeters to it, but luckily,
No, he's not centimeters, he's millimeters.
It still ain't happened, Ty. Still hasn't happened.
yeah, and it is chapter 210 that you're thinking of because I'm looking at it like right now and all that. Like he was cocked back, and then right before he could throw it, Blake was like, "What? Get the fuck out of here!" And he kamehameha him out the window.
DBZ beam.
It's just-
That one wasn't no Kamehameha. That was Tri-Beam Cannon.
there was the kamehameha out the window, and then when John tried to jump back in the window, that's when it was like a tri-beam. I mean, like that whole episode was funny to me because I did like a whole bunch of Dragon Ball Z sound effects and stuff. It was funny.
So did I.
But yeah, that was just.
You taking my shit.
But yeah, that was my question. I was like, if John's dad just pulled up from like wherever the fuck he's at, he's like son, like. But actually, how would y'all feel if like at some point his dad comes back from wherever he's at and he just sees all the shit and he's like all right, he's like son, take your ass home. We're gonna enroll you here and we're going to just leave.
Hold up, Fox. This is what would have happened if William showed up.
Wait, did you put it in chat?
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Stop.
That's so terrible.
Stop.
That's super bad.
He would have just stretched out his hand and be like,
But you know what though? That would probably actually fucking work.
I'm not saying he would have died because of John's actions. I'm just saying like he would have stretched out his hand and be like, no, John, don't do it.
No, Bro,
Yo.
are you telling me he's gonna be like the homeboy from Jurassic Park where he tried to tame the raptors?
Yo,
Chris,
yo, I'll tell you what though. If you want to truly push John to the edge, take out his father in front of him. At that point, nothing will stop him. Not. I don't think anyone or any person. No, it's a wrap.
Doug loves
It's
his
right.
dad, and his dad.
If you do that shit, that would be a wholehearted holy fuck. I did not see that.
At that point, I think the only way to stop John is to literally kill him.
Don't talk, just kill his ass.
Yeah, just like okay, talk time's done. That's just all right. It's time to put. You got to put him 6 feet under with his pappy at that point.
Mm-hmm.
John will never be the same ever again. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. That's his last anchor. That like.
Wait. Fox. I'm thinking about. I think that would not be really too crazy because if authorities or, well, if Ember or fucking Spectre had their sights on him.
I mean, yeah, like
and
honestly,
use them as the bargaining chip, then kill him. That would push John off the edge.
yeah. I mean, I don't.
He worked out a deal though, so like he's not a target of the authorities at least. Is he a target of Spectre?
No,
Actually,
probably not.
there's no reason for him to be a target of Spectre.
Unless John's involved.
Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, like Webtoons had that event where like pulled out Ember stats. Now we know that's not fucking canon because it's Spectre that was keeping an eye on them, not Ember.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like he's already worked something out with the authorities. So yeah. And Spectre literally has no reason to go after him because he's a cripple. Now they probably have reason to keep an eye on John, like the file said, because he is the son and a high tier of that man. So they probably have reason to keep an eye on John, not William though.
No, I'm not saying keep an eye on him. I'm saying use William as a,
What as a
Sacrificial
puppet?
pawn?
yes.
I mean, it depends. That's really on Urachan. It's like that's one of my questions. Like, it's like Urachan. I'm like, how dark are you willing to get with this? Like, tell me, like, how dark can we go with this? Because this could go left real quick, real fast.
She's covered drug addiction. She's killed a few people. She's killed one person on screen. Yeah, and also like even though she regrets it, she literally had a person start choking a woman.
That was funny. I'm not gonna say.
Nah, the funny part was watching Sarah treat him like a bitch.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, like I don't know. I think Uru could get a little dark if she wanted to.
Yeah, but then again, wait, no, never mind. I was like, how dark would Webtoons let her get? But then again, reading some other Webtoons, they don't really care.
Yo, the Boxer, that shit's dark. Well, not as dark, but it's kind of it's graphic. It's graphic.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I'm finna hop off for tonight. I gotta get up early.
All right.
That's
there
what's
we go.
up.
But I'm gonna catch y'all. I appreciate everyone coming out to the stream as always. I'm happy to have a fellow talk with my Jokers animations in the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have one of these talks, man.
I'm gonna catch y'all lovely folks later.